morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Jedi Modi Sports Betting. In this video, we are going to lock in some MLB bets, giving you my best MLB bets for today, Thursday, April 20th. Happy 420 day, everybody. Before I get into it, while you're here, would appreciate it if you could like the video, comment, let me know your thoughts. It's been a rough April, hoping to turn it around in these last 10 days or so. So like, comment, and then of course subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then if you want to find me on social media, you can at my Twitter handle you see on the screen here, right under my camera. In this video, as I mentioned, hammering some MLB bets, giving you MLB bangers for today, and we can get right into it. Play number one, found using OddsJam, using the positive expected value page. Yankees, Angels. Yankees first half run line, -0.5, plus 110 odds at FanDuel, basically saying the Yankees will be winning at the end of the fifth inning. Any other result and your bet doesn't win. I mentioned that I found this on the positive EV page. It's all because of these no vig odds that you see here. Price this play at about plus 108. These no vig odds you can view as the perfect line of what a market should be priced at, right? The most accurate representation of a market, which in this case is the first half run line for Yankees Angels. No vig odds prices this at about plus 108. FanDuel is offering it at plus 110. The gap between these two numbers is where your profitability comes into play. But another thing I like to do, I don't just hammer every single bet on the positive EV page. One thing that I like to do is look into each play to make sure that we're truly betting on an outlier. And in this case, the answer is yes. If you're ever unsure, what you want to do is click View Event Page, open it in a new tab. What that does is it pulls up the screen that you see here, the entire market for what we're looking at, right? Every single line. If you click this button, Show No Vig Odds, it does exactly what it sounds like. It removes the vig from both sides of the line. So we locked in Yankees -0.5. We locked it in at plus 110 odds. So then what you want to do is compare the no vig odds to all of the sharp sports books. So remember, we locked it in at plus 110. We want to make sure that the sharp sports books have it priced below this number. Starting with Pinnacle, plus 103. That's a good sign. Circa Vegas, really sharp sportsbook, on par with Pinnacle in terms of sharp sportsbook, plus 104. That's a good sign. Another sharp sportsbook, plus 109. That's a good sign. Literally all three sharp sportsbooks price this play below the plus 110 that we got it at, which is a sign that we got a good play. Now, looking at the pitching matchup here, you understand why the Angels are the favored outcome to basically not be losing by the end of the fifth inning. They have Patrick Sandoval on the mound. Very good pitcher. On the Yankees side, we have Nestor Cortez, also a good pitcher. So we do have a good pitching matchup here. Just got to hope that the home team in the Yankees can get the lead at the end of the fifth inning, because that is where the value is. That is the plus money play. So play number one, Yankees first half run line, -0.5, plus 110 odds at FanDuel. Next up, I found a couple plays using OddsJam, using the low holds tool. A low hold is when you can bet both sides of an outcome with a 0% hold on each side, right? -110, plus 110. The goal of this is to break even on your actual bet. But then if you have some sort of deposit match or playthrough bonus, or you're just looking to get like the next tier of a sportsbook rewards program, you place a bet up to a certain amount of money, your bet breaks even, but you get that bonus. Also a good way to find profitable bets in general, because if there is a situation where there's a low hold, generally one of these bets is profitable, not 100% of the time. So again, something that you need to look into a little. But one play that I found that I really liked is Diamondbacks versus Padres, first 3 innings, total runs over 2.5. This is at -125 odds at Caesars. So number one, the value here, just look where every other sportsbook is pricing this, right? -160, -145. It beats the no vig odds of all three of the other sportsbooks that price this. So right off the bat, immediate value on this play. Looking at the pitching matchup here makes sense on the Padres side. Michael Wacha is the pitcher. He has not been a good pitcher for a while now. He had a run with the Cardinals, was kind of hit or miss after that. Not a great year so far for the Padres. He's got like a 6 ERA. On the Diamondbacks side, they do have a decent pitcher on the mound in Ryan Nelson. He's got an okay ERA, right? Like a little bit just below 4. But the Padres, despite starting off the season slow in terms of their bats, they still have an incredibly talented roster up and down that lineup. So at some point, the Padres bats are going to wake up, and the Diamondbacks could hit this alone in the first 3 innings because of the Padres pitcher. So I do like this one a lot. First 3 innings total runs over 2.5 in the Padres versus Diamondbacks game, -125 odds at Caesars. Next up, we are heading to Boston, taking the Twins versus Red Sox. First half total runs under 4.5. That is at +126 odds at FanDuel. So again, you look at the FanDuel odds compared to the other 3 books, clear outlier. Pinnacle +111, SBK, which is a book here to me in Colorado, -102, BetMGM +110. If you're ever unsure whether this is truly a profitable bet or not, view event page, open it up in a new tab. You pull up the screen that we see here. You click show no vig odds. You look at where the other sports books are pricing their no vig line compared to the odds that you bet. We bet it at +126. And here we see the no vig odds, +123, +117, +118. So immediately beats all 3 of the other sports books in where they are pricing this play with the vig removed. Now, the risk here is with the pitching matchup. There's a reason why it's +126 odds. Both pitchers aren't that great, right? They both sit in the game with a 4 ERA. So there is a little bit of risk here, which is again why we're getting it for +126 odds. So play number 3, Twins, Red Sox, first half total runs under 4.5, +126 odds at FanDuel. I put 3/4 of a unit on this one. I put 1 unit on every other play. So I did want to mention that this is a 3/4 unit play. Every other play is a 1 unit play, including this last one, Dodgers Cubs, first inning total runs over 0.5. So yes, run first inning in Dodgers Cubs. That is at -125 odds at Bet Rivers. Absolutely love this play. Number 1, look at the value here. Pinnacle up at -148. Circa up at -155. Really good price here when you look at the sharp sports books. And if you look at the pitching matchup on this one, both of these pitchers stink. On the Dodgers side, we got Grove on the mound, who has like a 9 ERA, who absolutely stinks. On the Cubs side of the mound, we have Jameson Tylon, who also cannot pitch, got like a 4.5 ERA. I also like this because the Dodgers average the 3rd most runs in the first inning of any team in all of baseball. And even if you look at their last 3 games, they still average a full run in the first inning. Now, the Cubs do not perform well in the first inning in terms of a batting team, but they have very advantageous pitching matchup. And we don't need both teams to score. We just need one. And I think we have an incredible chance of that. So this is my 4th and final play for this video. 1 unit, yes, run first inning in Dodgers versus Cubs. And that is it. So I appreciate everybody for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit me up on my social media, and that's it. So again, thanks for watching and have a good one.